Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and blessings to the elect of Israel out there that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity in whatever way they can. Alright, this video is going to be called A Time of Bug Outs and a Time of House Cleaning. Alright, because, right now you're going to either do one of those two things when you go off. Alright, you're either going to clean out whatever impurities you have within you, within your mind, within your spirit. You're going to cast out those demons by means of reading, studying, praying, fasting, or making videos, or correcting whatever behavior that you may be going off on, or you're just gonna bug out, man. Alright, this is Psalms chapter 51. Alright, this is a psalm written by King David after he went into Bathsheba. Alright, after Nathan the prophet came unto him and gave him that parable that said, hey, look, there's a guy that had a pet lamb, and somebody and took and slew that lamb and repaid him sevenfold just because he had the means to. And then he said that Nathan revealed unto him that man that slew the lamb was King David. Alright, and then immediately he was cut, and this is a psalm that he wrote. Alright, after that he did that. And it's a very heavy psalm, man. If you're feeling some type of way, like you've been, the scriptures say a righteous man falls sometimes, and yeah, you have those moments of where you feel like you're bugging out or whatever. Hey, this is a good mindset to be in when you read this. Alright, I'm going to jump around in it, but I'm going to start by reading Psalms 51. I'll start at verse 7. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Hide thy face from my sins, and blot out all mine iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. That's a prayer that a lot of brothers pray, every day, daily. Alright, it's a good prayer to learn in Hebrew and to pray daily, man. But throughout this chapter, he's begging the Most High to have mercy on him. Alright, because jumping down to verse 17, it says, the sacrifice of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai are broken spirit, and a broken and a contrite heart. O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, thou wilt not despise. Alright, because that's what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is looking for, is someone that's repentive, someone that's truly sorry that and ashamed that they went off, man. This isn't like that what this modern day Christianity teaches, say sorry but you don't really have to mean it kind of thing. No, you gotta be ashamed that you went off. You should be ashamed that you're not doing enough. You want to desire to get closer to the Lord. Alright, and you gotta come humble. Alright, I'm gonna jump to James. James chapter 2. No, is it James 4? Yeah, James 4 and 1. From whence come wars and fightings among you? Come they not hence even of your lust that war in your members? Alright, because, there's this constant war in your flesh where you have lust and you want to do righteous, But, these wicked bodies are programmed to go off, man. And those lusts that war in your members, that's your mind, man. Ye lust and have not. Ye kill and desire to have and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not. Alright, so, that's going into, you try to fight and do everything you can, and you try to do it all by yourself, and it's causing you to bug out like that, man. But you never obtain because you don't ask Yahweh Shem Shai to work things out. Alright? It says, ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust. Right? Because whatever gift that you do ask of Yahweh Shem Shai, you want it for the wrong reasons. Right? Solomon, for example, when he asked for wisdom, alright, he asked it because he wanted to rule Yahweh Shem Shai's people in righteousness. Alright? That's why he wanted wisdom. Alright? Do you want wisdom so you can rule Israel in righteousness by the order of Yahweh Shem Shai, or do you just want wisdom just so you can be the smartest prophet on earth right now? Just so you could have that limelight. Do you really want do you really want spiritual power to glorify Yahweh Shem Shai, or do you want spiritual power so you can glorify yourself? Alright, because every person that receives spiritual power in the scriptures, New Testament and Old Testament, they always gave honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Alright, you never read of anybody that got spiritual power and didn't. I mean, Esau gets carnal power and doesn't, but we know what his end is. Alright. Let's see. But yeah, man, like, when you go off, just be humble, bro. And it sucks, man. Because, yeah, it sucks, but I mean, you get over it, man. Because you realize that that's what builds you up in your spirit. This is 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. It says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not that your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates? Alright, so when if you have faith that Yahweh Shem Shai is inside you, then you gotta examine yourself, man. Really, like every day it says, examine thyself whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Alright, proving your faith by doing works, man. Uploading videos, studying, reading, building a brother, calling brothers up, making sure that they're doing good. Alright, make sure they're being built. It says, know ye not your own selves, how that Yahushua Mashiach is in you, except ye be reprobates? Alright, you know what a reprobate is, man. Look that word up. Let's go 1 Corinthians 2. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 2 and 15. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. All right, because a spiritual man is going to check himself. All right, he's always going to make, try to better himself. But that's not to get a proud spirit. All right, like I said, remain humble, man. Because you might get into that spirit that, hey, you're the Billy Badass prophet out here that's gonna that no one can't tell shit. And the next thing you know, the Most High, hates your proudness and casts you out of this faith, man. So yeah, a spiritual man judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. But that's because a spiritual man is going to be humble, and have that humble spirit about him of how to build himself. All right, he's not going to have that prideful spirit of he knows it all. All right, I'm going to jump to Matthew, the 7th chapter, and I'm going to wrap it up. Actually, I'm going to get 24. Matthew 24 and 4. It says, And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. Alright, and Mashiach just means anointed or chosen. Alright, so many come in his name and deceive many. Alright, there's a bunch of Israelite groups out there. There's a bunch of people that say that they got the truth, and they deceive many. I'm going to jump down to verse 10, because we're in a time of bug outs too, all right, and house clean, all right. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, and many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many, all right. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. You're going to have a bunch of people that are not, show that they don't really care about you, man. They had alternative motives, handling these scriptures, whether they're an Israelite group or false pastors or whatever. All right, they're gonna use these scriptures and breakdowns to deceive many, and once they got you in their pocket, they're gonna reach into your pocket or whatever. But it says, but he that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So no matter, what afflictions you go through, man, just shake it off, work it out, and come to that humble spirit of Yahweh to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Matthew 7, verse 1, because it says, Judge not that ye be not judged, for with what judgment ye shall judge, ye shall be judged, and with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. All right, so this is Yahushua is saying, don't be a hypocrite when you judge, man. All right, so if you are trying to work something out with a camp member, before you mention something to another brother, you got to make sure that you're in check too. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye. And it's heavy, because hey, you can lead by example. If you notice something in a brother, you check yourself first. And if you realize that, hey, we both need to work on something, and you correct your behavior first, that brother might see that, and he'll correct his behavior. But yeah, man, that's all I really had. I pray that brothers were edified, And once again, I want to remind brothers to stay humble, man. This is a time of a lot of bug outs, especially when these prophecies start popping off, man. Hey, it's gonna be we're gonna walk through that furnace. The scriptures talk about agents. Keep your eyes open. To examine thyself daily, man. All right, so with that, call on La Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, Hashem Rakakwadash. Once again, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And again, peace and blessings to the elect out there, person in this word. All right, shalom.